And let me share my screen with you so you can see yes. Okay, the entire screen. Okay, because of time, we'll not be talking so much, but as you can see from the title, we'll be talking about teaching, profession and professionalization, as well as professionalism. All these words we need to discuss together this day. So let me start with here by this. Let me just make it smaller a little bit. Yes. Okay. Let me start with this here. Teaching, this is our title, or our session's title is teaching professionalism in the workplace, applications and implementations. Okay. Okay, the meeting agenda or the session agenda will be as follows. What is professionalism? Okay, so when we are talking about the doctrine, ism, okay, or ISM, capitalism, communism, socialism, okay, what do we mean by professionalism? Okay, what comes across your mind? So here we need it in terms of theory and practice. Okay, so when it comes to the question is, what does professionalism mean, or what do you mean? Do you mean by professionalism? So we need to take into our account that into our own consideration that there's different concepts when talking about semantic and pragmatic. So we will be talking about both. Okay. Then we will be asking ourselves, who is a professional? Okay. Then we'll be talking about what is a profession. So these questions need to be answered, and these questions raising many questions, okay? So we'll be dealing with them one by one. So the first question is, what is professionalism? Can anyone, or can you, ladies and gentlemen, give me any idea or definition for this word? Can anyone share your ideas with me, or can you share your ideas?
Yes, can I
Yes.
answer?
Yes,
Uh,
yes, you are. You are warmly welcome.
in my point of view, professionalism is doing your job perfectly with achieving your goals. Okay? If you
Yes.
achieved your goals or your own objectives in your lesson, so you are doing your job in a professional way. Okay? This is in my point of view. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Wonderful. Wonderful. It's really amazing point of view. Thank you. I'm so sorry for interrupting you by admitting the others. So I'm so sorry. I need to have a moderator, but I hope that Dr. Uthman is here. Dr. Uthman. Dr. Uthman. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, professionalism. So does anybody have any idea before we are talking about this title? Yes, yeah, in the chat here, you must have the adequate, okay, knowledge and skills of your profession. In addition, you are well versed in work ethics. Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you, Dr. Muhammad Yasser. Thanks a lot. Yes, any more ideas? Yes, we have two, and yes, number three. Yeah, okay. Yeah, thank you. The page is mine or is ours. Yeah. Okay, here it is a specific style of what? Can you fill in the dots, the gap, the slot here in the workplace? There's a missing word. Can you think of? Yeah, it's a specific style of or of competencies. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Wasima, right? Thank you. Is a specific style of, we have one, competencies. Okay, so competence and performance. This is reminds me Noam Chomsky, right? Okay, look at this. Yes, what else? Yes, experience, okay. Skill set, wonderful. Thank you. Okay. What do you think about this word behavior? It is a specific style of behavior in the workplace. Yes.
الجدول ما جاك؟
Performance. Okay, thank you, Muhammad Ali, Dr. Muhammad, and yes. Okay, so when it's come to behavior, we'll be talking about behavior. I don't like to just to let the cat out of the bag, but
actually, you know, the mics are unmuted by default.
yeah,
Can you please
thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
that's the
you.
problem.
I'm very thankful for this. Yeah. So if you please, you can mute yourself. If there's a chance that we can talk, so you can unmute yourself. Okay. Yeah, thank you. Yes, let me see here. High schools. Wonderful. Thank you. Yes, here behavior, and there's a school, okay? It's called behavioralism, but now we're not talking about behavioralism or sexualism or whatsoever, but we will be shedding the lights on this behavior. We need to talk about this, okay? We are in bad need to talk about this behavior or this certain behaviors. Okay, here we say that professionalism has to do with the way a person conducts himself or herself, or in other words, let's say themselves in the workplace, whether here to avoid the bias or the gender and so on. So themselves in the workplace. And here there's a keyword. The keyword is about conduct. Okay, so yes, and now let's shift from talking about the behavior and the behaviorism and the conduct, attitude, and so forth. And I would like just to shed the lights on the 4 ages of professionalism. So, does anybody have an idea what are they or what they are? Have you ever come across this 4 ages? Does anybody have an idea to share? 4 ages of professionalism. So professionalism is very clear that undergo or staged. Okay, stage for 4 stages. So I'm not gonna talk about this quite a lot, but let me shed the light on this. This is the first one, the pre-professional age. Dr. Uthman. Doctor, can you hear me? Dr. Uthman.
Yeah, how are you?
Great to have you in this session. So you are the co-host right now, Dr. Osman, if you don't mind, okay?
Okay, it's my pleasure.
Yeah, thank you. So the first age is the pre-professional age. The second one is the age of autonomous professional. Then the age of collegial professional. But all these are outdated. These are historical, so we are not talking about the history unless if you are going to revisit the history, okay? But the most crucial one, the most quintessential one is this one. Yeah, and this I will be shedding the light of the age of a post-professional or a post-modern, okay? And this is according to Hargraves, okay? And this he conducted his study and his book in 2000, okay? I'm so sorry I made it 20,000, okay? But in 2000, mistake. Yeah, talking about this, technology won't replace teachers, okay? But teachers who use technology well probably replace teachers who don't. What do you think about this? What do you think about this? What is or what are the theme or the themes behind this? What do we understand from this in terms of technology?
In progress.
Yes. Yes. They are highly respected staff members in the branches Can you share your ideas about this? What do we understand from this? Is there any direct or indirect link between those teachers and teachers who don't use technology? What do we understand from this? You can unmute yourself and just let us hear your voice, okay? AI does not have empathy, so it can never replace humans. Okay, this is very controversial, Yes, what else? Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Mohammed Yasser. Yes. Does anybody have any idea? Yeah, definitely here we'll be talking about the openness, the inclusiveness, okay, democratic and restructured to remain competitive, subject to globalization and digital revolution, digital literacy, and AI era. So now we are talking about AI, right? Yes, technology can enhance teaching, but can't replace teachers. Okay. In what ways does technology enhance teaching? Yeah. Can I have more ideas? It's not just brainstorming, but it's a matter of sharing thoughts, okay, rather than ideas. Okay. Technology can therefore facilitate the learning process. Okay, engagement, time-saving, interaction. Wonderful. Wonderful. That's great. In terms of engagement, yeah, time-saving. That's awesome. Technology can therefore facilitate, yes, the learning process, but it can't replace the role of the teacher. Okay. Teachers tend to be more than teachers. In other words, let me say teachers will be instructors, and in other words, rather, they are facilitators, aren't they? Yeah, thank you, Dr. Hassan and Dr. Yasser Bashar. Thank you all. Why do we use AI, GPT and the Quell Bolt? Okay, why do we use them nowadays? Connecting them with teaching. In terms of writing, nowadays there are some, yeah, like Quell Bolt has something to do or relevant to writing, okay, just like Grammarly, okay? But why so? Why in the British Council there's a shift to something called connecting classrooms? How do we connect our classrooms? We do have digital literacies or literacy. So all these terms are theoretical. How are we going to make them empirical? To make use of them in the classrooms. Yes. Really expressive. Very impressive, Dr. Mohammed. Yeah, definitely. Teachers must is a must here. You made it something compulsory and obligatory or mandatory. Okay, teachers must be good at using technology because good knowledge okay, of technology can work wonders, definitely. Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Muhammad. Yes, who else can share? We do know that sharing is caring because let me tell you something that I coined from Mr. Mike. I don't like to have this session to be as a radio mode. I'm the one who's just talking. So let's make it more appealing, interactive, engaging, and so forth. So we can generate many questions. Here, what do I mean by possible trends? So here, why is it open? It's open for all, and this is according to the Salamancan Convention. Education for all and no one left behind. And in 2008, I think that Barack Obama stressed that, right? So inclusive. So here a university or a school or whatever should encompass all the students, okay, even if they are disabled. So disabled students are welcome, right? So we are talking about inclusiveness or inclusion. Is that right? Okay. The second question is, this is as for the first question. The second question is, who is a professional person? Okay. Yeah, can you share your ideas? Can you write in the chat box or just unmute yourself and let us hear your voice? Yes, doctors. May I have your voice? We know that we were born to make our voice heard, right? Yeah.
Yes, professional person is a person that who is skillful in a certain field.
Excellent. Thank you. Thank you. A skillful, a word. Excellent. Yes. Thank you very much. Yeah. Skills.
And as for me, a professional person believes in improvement. He is not complacent.
A keyword, improvement. Yes, it should not be to be stuck in one position or just one knowledge or set of knowledge. So you need to be progressive. I mean, to progress and to keep learning, right? And this is called continuous learning, okay, or teacher learning, in other words.
Okay,
Yes.
I think that a professional person is a person who is doing his duties in a professional or systematic ways.
In a systematic way. Excellent. In a systematic way, in a professional way, all these are keywords, but are not routine, right? Routinely, right? Okay, thank you. Thank you. Let's see here. What do we have? Yes. A person, who is... So what do you think about this word, an expert? So this word, I think that the big umbrella, right? The word that encompasses the other words. And thank you for your words. Thank you for all the words that you mentioned. Skilled, yes. Skilled or skillful, yes, excellent. Okay. Yeah. So we will not say to a amateur, he is an expert, okay? Because he's a novice, right? But those who are mastering their work, the field of work actually, so we can call them expert, right?
Can I add something, Doctor?
Yes.
We can change the question to be, what is the professional teacher? Why do you ask about what is the professional person? You should ask us what is or who is the professional teacher. So I can say the professional teacher is a teacher who had acquired professional knowledge in teaching and be able to use them during the teaching learning processes. Am I right, doctor?
Definitely you are. You are really right. And this is the first back to the title itself, because we are talking about teaching profession. So it's relevant to what you are saying. I totally do agree. I strongly agree with you. But if you go back to the title, you will find that teaching profession. So we are in the arena, okay, of teaching.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you are warmly welcome. But you are right. So here, instead of their work, okay, so we can turn, okay, teaching, right? But I don't like to confine it to teaching just, okay, to just teaching. So there will be restrictions, right? But thank you very much.
Thank you, doctor. You are welcome.
Yeah. And here is the question is, so as I'm saying this, or like I said, the word or this question can be seen from two perspectives in terms of pragmatics and in terms of semantics. So when we are asking what is a profession, or what does a profession mean, or what do you mean, or what do we mean? Yes. Are we talking about teaching? Actually, Ms. Zamo, we are talking about both, because we are talking about the professionalism as a big umbrella, okay? And we are talking about teaching. So teaching a profession. Okay, and if you attend from the very beginning, the title is very vivid. Okay. Okay, Dr. Athman. Yes. Okay, here.
May I have a minute, Dr. Akram?
Yes, okay, Dr. Athman, yes, come in.
Okay, how are you guys? As we know that in these days we are running many tasks at the same time, and we have a very busy schedule. Okay, this not as busy, but as all teachers in the main campus and branches. So I post a link. You are going to have another session starting at 8 to 9. And this is going to be about how to deal with the T7, okay? And it's going to be presented by Dr. Mu'tasim, okay? It's going to be orientation, okay? How to fill the course report. For this reason, okay, on behalf of you, I will ask as possible from 6 o'clock, okay, to give the teachers rest before rejoin again at 8 o'clock. Okay, we appreciate what you are doing, Dr. Akram, but as you know that the teachers are going to have another session at
that's why I'm going to cut the long story short, Dr. Athman. So I will not elongate and I will not elaborate quite a lot about this session, inshallah.
Thank you very much for your understanding. I appreciate everything that you are doing.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. It's regarded as contested. It implies variously, perhaps discriminately, to a broad range of occupations. So let's see this word. Let's start with the first word. This according to Hargreaves. But what do we mean by contested here. Yes. Contested. What do you mean by this word? And it works here, or it functions as an adjective, the word class. So what do we mean by this? Is it has something to do? Okay, let me hear from you. Okay, yes. It's regarded as contested. Can you share any ideas? Okay. Yeah, you can write on the chat. Competing. Okay, thank you, Mizama. Thank you. Yes. Yes. What else, or who else? Do you have any other definition for this? Mizama says that as competing. So can you say anything about the word contested here? Comprehensive. Okay, thank you, Dr. Yasser. Yes.
Engage in competition.
Disputed. Wow, an attempt to do something despite difficulties. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Yes, let's look at this word. Yes, taking part in a competition to gain power. Okay, thank you, Mizama. Engage in competition to win. Okay, a position of power. Yes. Okay, thank you for just, okay, referring to competition. Okay, thank you. That's great. Okay, we have a broad range of ideas. Okay, referring to competition. Okay, so there's a tendency toward competition because it comes to our mind that when we say this is regarded as contested, mean because contest we do know that if there's a race or there's something, there's competition. That's so true, and you are right. But here I think, as far as they know, is very controversial because or it's very, in other words, it might be, as Dr. Yasser says, comprehensive, or it could be controversial. Why so? Because it can be used in different situations. It can be fitted, okay? So when we are talking about it, it applies variously and perhaps indiscriminately to a broad range of occupations. So when we talk about the word,
excuse me, can't it be disputed because there is no certain agreement?
Yes.
So it can be disputed as well.
I read what you post. So that's right. It could be. Okay. So that's why we say that, or Hargrave said that it's very contested. Okay. The definition itself.
Yeah, because there are so many interpretations to this very word. Yeah. So it could be disputed.
Yeah, it could be. It could be. Why not? And some of us here say that is it competing, or it could be, yes, in a sense of competition. But I think that it has something to do with dispute. It has something to do with controversy, okay, or contradiction, in other words, to a broad range of occupations. So in terms of teaching, when we're talking about teaching is a profession, okay? But look at these words: profession, occupation, career, job, post. Okay, all these words are synonyms, but do you think that they are identical synonyms or they are varies? Okay, or they are vary according to their definition? Because I meant it to just highlight it in this color. I mean to be in blue. And the word occupations. Can I have more ideas about this? Yes, someone is writing. Okay. Yeah, I think they mean there are various perceptions and definitions of what professionalism is. Yeah, thank you, Mizama. Thank you. Yes, this is according to Hargraves, and he let it open, okay? So we can apply this, okay, to our field, for example, as teachers, okay, as instructors, or educators, okay? So this is a definition. Let's move on and see here professional qualities at work. So we have self-upgrading, we have competence, we have focus, careful listener, positive, supportive. We have honesty, reliability, integrity. So what do you think the best one that should be suited for a professional? I mean, adequate to a professional. Which circle do you prefer? Do you like? Yes, there are 3 circles here. Okay, think about these qualities. What do you think is the most crucial one or the most critical one? Or ones, as you can say. Honesty. Thank you, Mizama. Thank you. Honesty. Being honest. Okay. Thank you, Dr. Rahman, for your gentle reminder, or gently reminding us about this session, which sheds the light or highlights the T7 after finishing the grades and so forth. Thank you, Dr. Rahman.
Okay, thank you very much. And I want to draw your attention that you are going to be the moderator for the next session too. Okay, so please, yeah, forgive us. Okay, for that. Yeah.
For me?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see, Dr. Atman. Okay, yes, let's move on. Yeah, can you just try this barcode to give me your idea, I mean your opinion? Can you share this? Just use your barcode. And let us know which yes, qualities are best or suited for a professional. Have you started? Or you're done here? So can you categorize these qualities? And this leads us to the critical thinking, right? Critical thinking and problem solving, because one of them is categorization, to put things into categories, right? So are you done with the link, with the barcode? Yeah, because there's a polling here, so we will see your answers, okay? Are you done? Yeah, let me start this. Okay, sorry. It should lead us, so sorry for this. Okay, let me just. Okay, sorry to just take you to the polling here. Okay. Not this way. No, this should be, yeah, sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. Just a minute. Okay, let me share again. I'm so sorry. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, this is a link, and let me see here. Okay, what do we have as answers? Okay, in terms of answer.
Okay, may I have a word here, Mr. Akram?
Yes, Dr. Athman. Yes,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
trying to make this. Yeah, here is a bowling. Yep.
yeah, that's good.
Yes. Okay, so I started, so now you can start, okay, and share your ideas. I'm so sorry for the delay, I mean for being late for these questions or about this question. If you just type here the link, it will directly for this, okay? Yeah, honesty, reliability, and integrity, 100, 100%. What about the others? I prioritize the qualities of, okay, honesty, reliability, and integrity. Okay. Okay, what about these qualities? I mean, what about self-upgrading, competence focused, careful listener, positive and supportive? Yes. Only two. What about the others? Here are only two. votes to, okay, yes, okay, 33, 60, yes, 66.7. Wonderful. No one goes for the first ones, the 3, self-grading, competence, and focused. So now we have 3 votes, 3 voters for, okay, 4 votes from for participant. Okay. Yes. What about the others? So we have 25, 25, and here is 50, the last one. Wonderful. It's only 4. What about the others? Can you vote? Can you vote? Sorry. Another voters. Okay, we have 5 yes. So the integrity becomes 60, 20, 20. Okay. So it's very obvious that this is that most of you agree about, or you agree upon. So let's get back because of time. So we have another session. That's why I would like just to cut it short quickly. Okay. Yes, here, why is appearance important? Okay, so these are, yes, the reasons. For many reasons, culture-driven behaviors, convergence and divergence. So when it comes to culture, so we need to bear into our consideration that it leads sometimes to convergence together and sometimes to diverge. Okay, so this will be what dividing and defining us or who we are. So we have cultural orders. We'll be talking about some of them: excessive handshakings, okay, handshaking or shakings, high voice projection during social interaction, point main concept in the workplace. Okay, one of them is due dates when it comes to dates or office visits. Okay, all this we need to tackle them, we need to address them, but right now we have less than 2 minutes, so I will try to wrap up this session because we have another session after 2 hours, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. Why is professionalism critical in the workplace? Can you answer this question quickly? Can anyone answer, or can I have some more ideas or thoughts, revolutionary ideas? Why is professionalism is critical or critical in the workplace? Yes, can anyone? Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Can you share your ideas or give me any ideas about this? Why it's so, or why is it so? Okay, because of time, thank you. I have got one answer. Okay, Ms. Soba, high quality results. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, you're welcome, Hamid. Thank you, Dr. Hamid. Okay, okay, guys. Yes. Yes. Here are they. And this is the last, yes, the last one. Always remember, if there's anything, you have to be at your workplace What do you think? Yes? This is the last slide, or the slide before the last one. Yes? Always remember. Okay. Yes, Dr. Awadi for the work success. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Who else or what else? Always remember, if there's anything you have to be at your workplace, to maintain a conductive work environment. Thank you. Thank you, Mizama. Cooperative or teamwork. Together, everyone achieves more. Thank you. Who else or what else? This is the last thing that we need to conclude or to wrap up our session. So there's no more. I don't like to hold you more than that. I'm very thankful. But remember this. Always remember, if there's anything you have to be at your work, be professional. Okay? And thank you. If you have any suggestion or feedback, or if there's any questions, yeah, you can ask me right away. And thank you for your time. Thank you for your cooperation. Thank you. You made this session really interactive. So I'm very thankful. Yes. Do you have any comment? Do you have any suggestion, or do you have any feedback? Thank you, Dr. Roba. Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Khalid. Yes, thank you. Thank you all. Thank you. Yeah, thanks a lot. Thank you. A bunch of thanks, or a bunch of thanks. Yes. Yes. Yeah, thank you all. So because of time, yes.
Great. Firstly, I am Dr. Khalid Shahawi. I'm at Watch campus, right? Firstly, I'd like to thank you for your very good session today. It's very effective, actually, and productive. But I have some suggestions and recommendations for you that I consider them very important to be mentioned here. Not just for the benefit of you, but for the benefit of all of us. First, actually, and honestly, the title is very vague, actually, and unspecified, as it appeared to me as a research title, not just the title of online workshop. So I suggest another title for you to be delivered next time if this occur for you. That occur for you?
Thank you, Dr. Khalid. Yes, I welcome this, because we are open to suggestions, feedback, or questions and comments. Thank you. Thank you for your advice. I will take it seriously.
Right. I hope the next time you can focus on the needed requirements for achieving professionalism for the teacher in the digital age in which we live, and how to deal professionally and adapt them to serve the learning process in our current educational context. Secondly, the large number of the large number of pauses, and interruptions, actually, either on your part or on the colleagues' part during the lecture, during the workshop, actually, it caused me a kind of confusion in what you want to achieve, and even took me out of the context of the workshop. That's why I suggest that you, in the next time, inshallah, you can continue delivering the academic material you are after, because very simple, brother, we are dealing with professionals in their specialism, not just students. And at the end of your workshop, right, yeah, you can give opportunity for the people or your colleagues at the session, all right, to give their feedback, to give their suggestions, recommendations, and stuff like this. Thank you so much, Dr. Akram. And again, you have done a good
job. I'm much obliged and much grateful, and I owe you a lot about these kind words and just really this great advice. So I will take this seriously, inshallah, and you will see the best is yet to come, Dr. Khalid. And thank you, really. I'm very thankful for every single word that you uttered.
Okay, my comment here, please.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, you're welcome. Yes, Dr. Othman.
Yeah, thank you very much, Mr. Khalid, for
Yes, you're
your
welcome.
for your evaluation and for your comments. But we tried, okay, we tried our best and to make these sessions
Yeah.
interactive one. Okay, so we asked Dr. Akram to give opportunity to the participants so as to share their
Great.
ideas, experience, because we know that we have well qualified doctors here in the session, and we want to learn from them.
Right.
Okay, maybe we need a more interaction in the coming sessions, inshallah, starting from
Right.
tomorrow. And so on.
Right.
Yeah, we appreciate what you have said, okay, and this will be put in consideration, and your ideas are highly appreciated. Thank you. Regards.
Thank you very much indeed, Dr. Khalid and Dr. Uthman.
Okay.
And this is why we are working on, and this is what we,
You know-
this is the core of
Doc-
the PD unit that we are working on.
Because Dr. Akram, we are in the same situation. All of
Yes.
us, right? Teach online now, you know, we are in digital era. So we need to help each other, to cooperate with each other, because we get benefit from each other actually.
That's it.
Okay, thank you so
And
much,
they will
brother.
be
Thank you so
mutual
much.
benefit, and we are learning from each other. That's so
Thank
true, Dr. Khalid. Yes.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. And this is the kernel or the core of the PD unit, and this is what is the PD unit working about or working on.
Right. Okay.
So inshallah, the best is yet to come.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I have another point here. Okay, to be clear.
Yes.
Sorry for interruption again.
Yes.
We need Dr. Akram, the participant, okay, for this session, because they are going to be awarded a certificate.
Yes, Dr.
Okay, from
Uthman.
now upon, every session we are going to certificates for all the participants. Yeah.
Yes.
Am I audible? Can you?
Yes, I can hear you, but I missed what you said. So can you say again?
Yeah, I say that all the participants for this session are going to have a certificate. Okay, from this session on, all these sessions are going to be certified by the BD unit Tabuk University. Okay, so as to be okay on your CV. So this certification.
Okay, this is one of my recommendations for you in the last session. Remember, yeah?
Is going to be okay delivered all the session.
Okay. Thank you, Dr. Uthman. You made it very clear, or clearer than crystal, actually. It's very vivid. So from now on, there will be certificates for the our highly respected staff members. So thank you very much indeed for coming in. I don't like to elongate. I mean, we are about to finish, or we are done actually for today's session. So thank you. And we will be seeing you in the next session on at 8 o'clock. I think that there's a session by Dr. Mu'tasim related to the report and T7 and so on. So thank you very much indeed. And I'm highly welcome. I welcome highly your ideas, your thoughts, your point of view, your feedback. So this will keep me in the track. So thank you very much indeed, Dr. Khalid, and all the others. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Brother, you're welcome. You're welcome.
Yes, thank you. Yes, Assalamu alaikum.
عليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.